All right, here we go. I know what you're thinking right now. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what's going on. We are live and in studio. Mike isn't today. It's all right. He's going to be here next week, but I am. And I'm excited for this because I don't know. We just kind of wanted to go live for you guys because we feel like you guys are a great audience. The ones who listen to us, everybody else, it is what it is, right? But welcome back. You're fearlessly forecasting here with your boys, Mike and Zay. Mike, how you feeling, brother?
Yeah, I will say, you said Mike won't be here, so I'm expecting them to think that now I'm not around. So just want to get it out at the top, guys. I don't have a webcam right now. We're gonna see how this goes. So it's probably honestly a blessing for you guys too to only see Isaiah's handsome face and
you,
to be
you know
saved
what's
from mine, which is after a day of work as well. So not a good look.
You know what's tragic about this is people like you're gonna see right away. Like you guys are gonna see right away that like me personally, I have no camera etiquette. Don't know where to look, what to do. You see like people popping up with like their webcams and stuff, and they're looking right into the camera. I'm over here. I'm
Oh,
giving a side eye to my view, right?
yeah.
I'm looking at myself. I'm like, how am I looking right now? Is there something on my face? I just had Panda Express right now. I know there's something in my teeth. Like it's just it is what it is. This is
That's a
raw,
problem.
real.
That's a problem.
It's a problem.
But
But
no, yeah, good. I feel good, man. I'm excited. It was a good week of football. Had some interesting stuff happen, but we'll get into that right now.
for sure. No, I'm excited for it. But if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. This is a podcast where, first of all, first and foremost, we love to talk about Jesus because he's King of Kings, Lord of Lords. And then after that, we like to mix in a little comedy, talk about some pet peeves. And then after that, we like to get straight into fantasy things and talk about the Cowboys. The Cowboys are our squad. Regardless if they suck, win, lose, or tie, we're a Cowboys fan till we die. That's how we roll. As
Mm.
you can see with the jerseys back here, I mean, you already know what it is, right? So, yeah, we're gonna jump straight in. Today, Mike went ahead and picked the verse that we are going to dissect today, and it's a good one. It's a good one, and hopefully we get to unpack it in a great way. Um, yeah, it comes out of Galatians 2:16. Mike, you want to read it for them today?
Yeah, it says this is the NLT version, by the way. So if you have the King James, I don't want to hear it. All
King James,
right.
crazy man.
But anyways, Galatians 2:16 says this. Yet we know that a person is made right with God by faith in Jesus Christ, not by obeying the law. And we have believed in Christ Jesus so that we might be made right with God because of our faith in Christ, not because we have obeyed the law. For no one will ever be made right with God by obeying the law. Now, sounds like a crazy verse. Sounds like it's telling you to go steal somebody's shoes or something about not obeying the law. It's not what it means. The thing about the Bible is you have to put it into context.
Mhm.
It's the same thing because it's a historical document.
Yeah.
And so what he's talking about here, at least in my head, is the people like the Pharisees who it was the law above everything else. It was the law above um, like relationship, and that's why Jesus came and broke that mold was to give us a path to having real relation uh, with God, with Jesus, right, with
Yeah.
Himself. And so I think just hitting that and being reminded of that is super important, right? It also reminds you about the sacrifice that Jesus made for us. That it's He gave His life for us to be able to have that relationship and to be able to not worry so much about um, breaking the law or sinning against one another or sinning against ourselves or whatever it is. Like that there's mercy there, that there's grace there, all of that. Um, but that relationship is always open now. Now you're in constant conversation with God, and you have that avenue open uh, forever. You know, and it's not just for people who are saved; it's for people who are non-believers. That's that first step, you know.
Mhm. No, yeah, for sure. I think that's great. And I mean, the two things that I mean, everything that you said has obviously to do with everything in the verse and kind of ties it up all together. But the two things that I kind of think about with this verse is, first of all, like the truth is like the law, like obeying the law, like I feel like people don't understand like obeying that law is impossible. It's
Right.
impossible to meet, all of those standards because we're human. There's only one perfect one, and that's Jesus. And we will never meet that standard. We just won't. And so I love, what Paul is talking about here in the sense that you don't have to obey that. You don't have to meet that standard because I think it's so, I guess, custom for us to think of, I have to build up or I have to do all of these things to reach a certain gift or a certain accolade or whatever. But that's not the case with Jesus. Like it's not a means of obeying all these things or being good for a long time or doing all the right things and then you receive his grace and then you receive his love. No, no, no. It's immediate. It's a gift that we receive. And so yeah, that's what I think about the verse. I
Definitely.
think um, it's super important to read that because I think, like you said, like the Pharisees just unfortunately they just looked at more so religion than relationship, and that's not the way to go. Like, I just yeah, I don't know. Anybody who's listening, I want you to know like Jesus is so much more than just a Sunday service. So much more. Like there's so much more to him, and me and Mike can attest to just being able to know him in a special way, being able to open his word and just like, whoa, like this thing is speaking to this exact season right now. But that you only find that out through relationship, not through looking at a lens like I gotta go to church to check off the box kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so no, it's awesome though. Great verse for sure.
I want to
Um,
get ahead of this one as well. I am getting sick, so if you hear the sniffles, I apologize. Okay, I'm sorry. Can't fight my own body all the time. All right.
so
Again, don't text me. Don't say, "Oh, hey, I heard you sniff." Don't do it. All right. I don't want to hear
well, I guess
it.
that's a pre-pet peeve before we get into the pet peeve, but closing our journey on opening up the word. Hopefully that was good and impactful for you guys, but let's get straight into the pet peeves of the week. And I think I got a good one. I'm gonna be honest, I think I got a really good one this week. At first, when I say it, check it out. When I say it at first, you're gonna be like, whoa, this guy's a bad person. I'm just gonna be honest, but you gotta let me explain what I'm going for here. Because like I said, when I say it at first, you're gonna be like, all right, turn it off. This guy's a bad person or something. My pet peeve is the people who come into the restaurants selling stuff, whatever it is. Here's why. Because again, you
That's
wanted to turn it off. I hope you stayed here. Because let me explain why. Because once I explain why, you'll understand. Me personally, you can ask Mike. Mike can attest for me. Whenever somebody walks in, my heart breaks. I want to give them something. If I have cash, I'll give. I got no problem with that. No problem. But I don't have the cash that the people are wanting. Soon as you pull up, like this happened the other day, Mike. Me and Anna were eating at a restaurant. Guy pulled up with roses, right? So I'm thinking
mm,
to myself, you know what? Like, I want her to feel special. I want her to
yeah.
feel
Get some
nice.
brownie points. I get it.
Exactly. So I was like, I want her to feel special and nice, all the things, right? So guy pulls up, speaking in Spanish. Already, I'm like, I'm screwed. Just 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 give me what I'm gonna have to pay for this, right? So I look at my wallet first and I say, oh, like I was bummed out because I was like, I don't got cash immediately. I got cash up. Oh,
Yeah, of course.
and I was like, oh, okay, fine. Okay, we're in now. And so he goes, he gives the full vase and it's got three roses and it looked awesome. Don't get me wrong, it looked awesome. I loved it and he gave it to her. And I asked him the price. He's like, he basically tells me $30 and I'm like, okay.
Wow.
What do we do now? Because she's got the flowers. Like, I'm not gonna take them back. Like, what I was thinking is this guy, has common sense. Like, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna. This guy's paying $50 for his food right now. I'm not gonna make him pay another $30 and say like, you know what, bro? Here you go, one rose. It's gonna be $5. Okay, cool. He gave her the whole vase and was like, yeah, it's gonna be $30. But this is everybody who comes up to you. You come up in a restaurant. They're like, yeah, I'm selling pecan pie, apple pie, mango with chamoy on it. You're like, can I just have the mango with chamoy? No, you should try the pecan pie too. Hey, look, bro, I'm here to get one thing. Okay? Don't make me send you out the door with no cash. Just take my money. Take what I'm giving you, please. I just, I don't understand.
Please. No, that
But
reminds me of a story because I used to be real bad with that. I used to think everybody was a scammer, and like Isaiah knows this. This was a while ago, but I
yeah.
used to be like, bro, screw those guys. I'm not giving them a thing, right? But recently, I've been transformed and whatever. Got to be generous. Okay, yeah. Again, don't text me, all right? But this lady came up to me at the gas station, and she's like, "Sir, like, can you spare $1 or two? My car ran out of gas. Y- you know, like, first of all, how'd you pull in? Your car's out of gas. Okay. Anyways, she goes, my car's out of gas. I'm trying to get to my son. He's home alone. The whole story, right? And look,
Yeah, yeah.
and for me, whatever you're gonna use the money for, whatever it is, it's better in your hands than it is in mine. Okay. I don't need the story. Okay. Just be honest with me. Look, I'm scamming people. I haven't done well today. Just cut me some slack. Give me $5. Okay, man. Hey, no problem. I'll cut you the money. I'll give that guy 20 for being honest.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyways, so this lady, right? And I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't have any cash. She goes, I have Cash App, of course, right? Because you're a scammer. Anyways,
yeah.
I go to send her the Cash App because I'm gonna be a nice guy. You know what? I had read my Bible that day. I was like, dude, yeah, I just feel like generous.
Yeah, yeah.
And I give it to her, and then a warning pops up. I've never seen this warning before in my entire life. I've sent a lot of people Cash Apps. Warning pops up, goes, uh, beware of this uh hashtag. It has been reported as scam, a spam, whatever. And I
Ooh.
was like, I kind of gave her the side eye. Keep in mind, I'm in my car. She's outside the driver's side
The
window.
windows
Windows
down,
down, windows down. She fully saw my phone. She knows. She saw me see it, right? And
bro.
so she's she's there, and she's like, "Oh, you could just hit cancel that. I don't know why that's been popping up." I was like,
I we
I'm sure you don't." Anyways,
slowly
but
starts
then
rolling up the window.
yeah, so I try to send it. It doesn't let me. Cash App blocks the transaction.
Ooh.
She's like, "Oh, I think you hit cancel." I was like, "Lady, I know what I hit. I I'm trying to be nice to you here.
Yeah.
Try it again, doesn't work. Try it again, doesn't work." And I'm like, "Look, I'm in a hurry. Like I need to go back to work. I can't be sitting here all day with you
Yeah.
trying to send you $20. Like, do you want a water? I'll go inside the store and get you." Then she's like, "No, okay, well, it's fine. Thank you for trying." But that
Oh,
story reminds me of that. Yeah, she let me go off the hook. But
there you go, man.
my coworker pulled in, and she got caught for $20 too. So either way, that lady got $20 off of some dummies.
You know what's crazy
Um,
though? She could have made 40.
she could have, if her thing was, if she had just made a new Cash App.
Yeah.
That's all you needed. Um, so safe to say we're similar, me and Isaiah. But I would say my pet peeve of this week has been, it's been my own fault, when you like friendly fire, when you self-inflict a wound, Um but I walked into Walmart today, And this has happened before, right? Haven't learned my lesson. What am I doing? Okay. I walk into
Same.
Walmart. I'm looking for what I need to get, right? I'm getting the toilet paper. Okay, check. I'm checking off my list, man. And it's a decently long list, you know? I got the cart, I got everything. I get to the front, start doing the self checkout. I'm like, man, it's kind of dead in Walmart today. So whatever. It's weird. Talking to myself, like a crazy person, because that's what I like to do. So that
Oh,
way nobody comes and talks to me, right? The last thing I need is old Jimmy being like, hey, well, where did you get that? And then a whole conversation. And like, I don't need it.
yeah.
Okay. I don't want it. So whatever. I'm talking to myself. And then I'm like, all right, let's pay. Well, oh no. Oh no. Where's
Oh, the
the
wallet.
wallet?
Yeah.
Where's the wallet? Where is it? Um, and a fun fact, don't know if you guys know this or not, but Walmart, for whatever reason, multi-billion-dollar establishment, they make $1 million in a minute,
Oh no.
doesn't accept Apple Pay.
Of course.
So that's and then at that point I'm upset. So I wave the lady down, like, ma'am, you guys don't have Apple Pay? She's like, no, but do you want to apply for the Walmart card? Like, get the hell out of here. And I left my shopping cart there.
Do you want to apply for the Walmart card, man?
Get out of my face with that, dude.
Bro, that's insane. It's
She was,
ridiculous.
and she, like, all of a sudden, these people decide to work, right? She's like, oh, wait, oh, hold on. You might want to apply for the card. Let me put a
Yeah,
smile on. Ma'am, you were crying 2 seconds ago. What's going on here, man?
you were non-existent when I was looking for the Doritos.
Right,
Non-existent.
right. You saw me with I looked like a headless chicken in the grocery aisle, but now you want to help me.
Ay, ay, ay. But
That's
uh
mine, though.
yeah, those are the pet peeves of the week, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those. But let's get straight into it. Let's talk. Let's talk football. Let's talk Cowboys. Let's talk fantasy. First thing we got to talk. Like it's just it is what it is. It's the star. You know we got to talk about it. This week or this past week, Cowboys played the Philadelphia Eagles and the score was 24-20. Now, I need to have a second here, just a second, to say, one day, I just pray that I can be on ESPN First Take. I just pray that one day, somehow, some way, I could just be there, just for like 10 minutes. That's it. Just for one Cowboy segment. That's all. One Cowboy segment, and I'd go toe to toe with Stephen A. I'd honor first, just a little honor, just like you're awesome, bro. That's why you're the reason your ratings are where they are. But then I'd get to the nitty gritty, because I'm so sick and tired of him not taking accountability. Stephen A. Smith on live television said we were gonna get blown out. Said we were gonna lose by 14 plus. I got a problem when you make a take and you don't receive or accept accountability for the take being wrong. I will be the first to say I made a bad take, a couple bad takes this week for fantasy football. If you listen to me, I apologize. I listened to myself and I suffered for it. Started Dak Prescott 7 points. Hey, it happens, but I'll own it. I was wrong. I was wrong. I said to start Calvin Ridley. I was wrong. I said to sit Cortland Sutton. I was wrong. Okay? I'll accept it. Stephen A goes on live television and says, I'm not going to accept accountability. Jalen Carter got ejected. Bro, who cares? It was your take, regardless of whoever gets out of the game. It's one player on defense. I very upset about it. But let's talk about the game. Let's get into it. So, Mike, what were your thoughts? Cowboys game, 20-24. Dak Prescott, I mean, I can't lie to you. He ran out of the tunnel and I was looking and I was like, this guy looks different. He's got
He did.
one sleeve of tattoos. The other sleeve is a white long sleeve. I was like, this guy looks different. He looks like he's
Yeah.
here on a mission.
And he was looking pretty diesel, you know. He
Oh
the
yeah.
Like, I mean, you heard Chris Collinsworth. Also, by the way, don't ever let me in a room with Chris Collinsworth because only one of us is gonna walk out alive. All
I
right.
mean, when you talk
I
about a guy that
Yeah, I would rip his vocal cords out of his throat. Um, but regardless, that yeah, I mean, he came out. The reason I bring up Chris Collinsworth is because he was talking about how Dak was like taking his diet more seriously and all of that. And first of all, 9 years in
the
the league
diet
this year,
more
you this year you decide to do that. 9 years. The previous 8 years, what you McDonald's every night? What happened? Anyways, so so right, but I mean, he looked good. Dak looked solid. He looked strong. He was out there, and then you see what happened with Jalen Carter. He's out there. He's talking trash. I love that. I have been waiting
it was
for
awesome.
that. I've been waiting 8 years for that. Finally,
Exactly.
on the ninth year, we get it. A Dak that's out there. He's coming for blood, and I mean, he looked good. He looked good. You know, unfortunately, had a couple drops and stuff. We'll get there, but um, I mean, he looked great. Dare I say? And the offense looked really, really good. You know, it looked like a new scheme. Kind of was more balanced as McCarthy wanted to throw the ball 50 times a game. So don't miss that fat idiot. But yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was a gritty game, a divisional game for sure. If you were watching, like to me, it's like, and first of all, like Vegas too. Like Vegas was at 8.5. Like, what are we doing, guys? We know that the Cowboys Super Bowl is against the Eagles. We know it is. Like, how are we gonna put the spread at that? How are we gonna do that when we're all healthy? We got all our guys. I just don't understand. But let's dissect the game a little bit. 20-24. Dak Prescott, I mean, for 7 points, it's probably the best a quarterback has ever played with 7 fantasy points. That's what I'll say. Because Dak was doing something that I have never seen him do before. Well, I've seen him done it one other time. It was in 2019 before he dislocated his ankle. When remember that year, Mike, when
Oh my
Dak had
gosh, he
like
was on a tear.
1,500 passing yards within like 4 weeks. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable. But he was being aggressive and he was being confident. He was throwing balls in places that I was like, whoa, that I don't know if that was a good throw. But the reason that I like it is because that's how aggressive you gotta be sometimes. You gotta show I'm going for the win here. There were two that he threw to Ferguson that I was like, man, I don't know if I've seen Dak make those throws before just because of how aggressive he was being. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna um grade some players on how they played. Three in particular, the three important ones of the game. First grade goes to Dak. Okay, so we got to grade Dak on his performance overall. Overall performance grade. Mike, go ahead, give us your grade.
Um, I gotta give him. I have to give him an A minus. Um, he looked good. He looked strong. He was shedding off sacks. But I do think in this new offense and this scheme, like with how aggressive because I feel like under McCarthy, like for those 4 years where he was being real conservative with the ball, he wasn't throwing a ton of picks. Um, you weren't seeing a lot of those big plays. Like you weren't seeing a lot of those shots get thrown downfield to like Pickens or Ceedee or
Mm.
whoever, like Tolbert, whoever it is, right?
Yeah.
Um, and you saw a lot of that. Every single time Pickens was one on one, Dak was letting it fly. And Dak, statistically, I disagree, but I mean, stats are stats. He has one of the best deep balls percentages in the game. Like for a couple of years now, his deep ball accuracy is elite. It's like it's in the elite category. So I think we're going to see a lot more picks from him this year, just because offensively they're going to be a lot more aggressive. You can tell, and he's going to be throwing the ball, and obviously he's going to be making mistakes, like as always. every quarterback does. But for this game, that's just where I see it going in the future. But for this game, I have to give him an A minus, at the least a B plus.
Yeah. No, I like it. Me personally, and this might sound crazy to say, and here's what I hate. Like people are like, that's why I hate Cowboys fans. Like they do moral victories. I'm not even doing a moral victory. I'm just grading on what I saw. So relax, okay? I am going to give him an A plus, just because what I saw out there and what I talked about the confidence, the boldness, the
It's fair.
throwing into tight coverage, all that stuff. A plus, just because there was one play. I hope you saw the game because I think it was Jordan Davis gets in, and when he gets in on the play, he's like he has Dak, he has
Yeah.
a sack. Dak escapes it,
Yep.
is rolling left, completes a pass. Like it's like, bro, like those things, like you have to be able to see. And so here's what I will say. It's an A plus. He played aggressive. He played amazing. Why though? Why there? Why I think why there and why now? There's two things that are important. Number one is he was aggressive, which we have talked about. Number two, Javonte Williams ran the ball
He
well.
opened up a lot. Yeah.
Ran the ball well. If Dak can have a running back like that, he will be the best Dak. 100%. Because he just grows confidence. He knows that they'll get 4 yards. He's got no problem, 2nd and 6, figuring out, a scheme or a set or trying to figure out, corner out here, corner out there, whatever it is, right? Going over the middle here. But for me, I'm gonna give Dak an A plus. I thought he played a phenomenal game, and yeah, I think it's more what we're gonna see more of this year. I think they'll pass the ball more. They kind of ran a good amount against the Eagles, but I honestly think it will be a air raid for most of the season. If you had to ask me. Um, all right, next guy that's got to get a grade, Mr. Jalen Hurts. Mike, why don't you go ahead, grade him up?
Yeah. I gotta pull up his stats real quick. Bear with me.
Do it.
It's okay because we can cut all this out.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know he ran for a touchdown.
He ran for
Yeah, he
two.
ran for two. He ran in for
Yep.
two. He
No
had
passing
150
touchdowns.
yards passing, and no picks. Yeah, you know what? For the most part, I mean, he was making the right decision all night. I would have to give him an A also. He was escaping out of the pocket, doing what he does best, dual threat guy. It was heartbreaking to see because I feel like personally that's such a coachable thing. And
Yeah.
so now it's crazy because when Overshown comes back, like the linebackers are gonna be good, and the secondary played incredible. I mean,
Oh.
to hold AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, like the wide receiver core that they have in Philly, to hold Jalen Hurts to 152 passing yards on a night where like there was a lot of question marks about that group. Um, I mean, they came out, they answered. So, but now you can tell our biggest struggle is obviously our D line and being able to rush the passer, losing Micah and losing D Law. So, um, but I mean, Jalen Hurts took advantage of that. I got to give him an A.
Yeah. I like it. I think you're 100% right. A lot of people will say a lot of things. I will say a lot of critique about Jalen Hurts that I don't like him as a quarterback. He's more of a running back. But we're grading overall. We're grading as the game. We're grading as a winner. As a winner, Jalen Hurts is an A plus plus. Two pluses for me. Just because he made the right play every single time. That's important. Um, when you play quarterback, you want to minimize the turnovers. If you can have zero turnovers, that's a perfect game. And that's what he did. He wasn't trying to force the ball. He could have if he wanted to. I'm pretty sure Devontae Smith and AJ Brown would have wanted him to in some areas, just because he had all the time in the world. But in those moments, he knew what kind of covers they were in. I think they were in a cover three buzz. But
A little
um,
Madden knowledge right there.
yeah. And so, yeah, because they were in that coverage, linebackers are having to guard Dallas Goedert, having to guard things over the middle, and because of that, Jalen Hurts has just needs one lane. As soon as he gets that lane, then it's over for there. From there, he's just gonna run the ball. So A plus plus for me. Next person that needs to grade is Ceedee. I'll grade him first. Ceedee Lamb had, I think it was 7 catches, 110 yards, or 100, yeah, 110 yards. For me, I love Ceedee. You will never hear me say that he's not in the top three because it's ridiculous to say that. If you think that, I'm sorry, but that's zero knowledge of ball, 100%. He's top three and it's not even close. He's in there with Chase and Jefferson, and he will be there. Those guys drop passes, the same passes that CD dropped. They don't drop as many as he dropped in a row, but I saw Jefferson dropped one against Chicago last night. Or was it last night? No, 2 nights ago against Chicago. It's like, bro, it happens. It just happens. They think about running before they
Part of the
they
game.
catch it. And so, um, for him, I gotta give him an F. I know it was a great game, great receptions, 4 drop passes, and 3 of them in the most critical of times was atrocious. And I think if he catches one of those balls, because all the drops were all on drives where we were driving to
Hmm.
score. And so because of that, I got to give him the F. What I do love is he's already motivated. I saw a video where he literally Friday afternoon, only one on the field, and he's at the jug machine. He's going to work. So he's ready to go. But that's my grade, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would be so severe
Yeah.
um in that. I would probably give him like a D. Um Only because like yeah, I mean, like you said, those moments where we're driving down the field and your drop causes us to get off of the field when we have all the momentum and it looks like we're about to swing back. That's huge. You know, those are like literal game killers, momentum killers. So, um, I mean, it's brutal. It's brutal to see him drop those. Normally don't really see that. I mean, he's one of the most reliable receivers uh, in the entire NFL. I can't remember the last time I saw him drop a pass actually before this game.
Mhm.
So I don't. I mean, it just happens. You know, you drop one in a big uh, spot, and then you just get yipped up. You know, you start dropping another one, that other one drops, and you're like, okay, well, it has to be something. And then you try to look one in, and that one drops too, and it's like, you know, you kind of get too much into your head about it. We've all been there, you know, but yeah, I think I would have to go like a D or a C. I mean, he still had 7 catches and 10 yards, no touchdowns, but he had a good night just without the like erase the drops. He has a good night.
Mhm. No, for sure. I get you. Um, so yeah, those are the grades for the game. I thought the Cowboys played pretty solid game overall. Hopefully we'll see what comes. I think with the Giants, I think everybody is excited and ready to get to week 2, especially us as
Yeah,
the fans. But
I thought going into this year, you know, I think I said it in the first pod or the first episode that we're like a 7 to 9 win team.
yeah.
Those were the hopes that I had going into the season, and now, I mean, like with the team that showed up on Thursday, I mean, I'm gonna bump that up to like 11, 12, 13 even wins. Like these guys looked solid. They look like they can hang with the best of them. And I will say, for all you conspiracy theorists out there, the line for Vegas for the spread on this game was 44.5. And that was, I figured that out in the third quarter. My brother let me know as soon as that rain delay happened. Uh, and so he called it.
That's insane.
He fully called it. He was like, "Yeah, this it's gonna the score is gonna end like that. Vegas is gonna win again," and that's exactly what happened. So for all you conspiracy theorists out there, hey, that's something to look into. You know, maybe there is a script.
That's insane, man. Uh Yeah, that's insane. But we'll see what's more to come on the Cowboys. Let's get deeper into some other things. Some other things that we wanted talk about or go into were Mike. You had the an experience of the lifetime and some fantasy football action. Why don't you tell us about your Monday night debacle?
Yeah, so listen, Sunday night comes around. Um Absolutely incredible Sunday night game. Let's just touch on that real quick because
Oof.
um my goodness, Josh Allen, you are the MVP. You are, okay? I said this on Friday. I was telling everybody on Friday that Justin Herbert looked like the MVP of the league. But then Josh Allen came on Sunday night and he shut me up and he decided to look like the MVP of the league. And
It's my
I mean,
dog.
wow, wow, wow. I like it's I don't have words to describe what I saw on Sunday night. That being said, I did go ahead and start Zay Flowers, who gave me 28 points. And so I was sitting pretty, you know. I'm going into Monday night. I have Justin Jefferson playing, and he's the only one playing. And so my win is riding on Justin Jefferson. Vikings come out, they it's a shaky start for JJ McCarthy. His first start in the NFL. He's freaking out a little bit, right? But then all of a sudden, whoa, hold on. Here he comes. Here comes JJ. And guess who else is coming with him? The other JJ, Mr. Jets.
Yep.
And and so it's the fourth quarter. I need 2 points to win, right? And me and my girlfriend, my wonderful girlfriend Karina, are at Bubba's, getting a bite to eat. And first of all, okay, this should have been my pet peeve: the idiots who are drunk at Bubba's watching the game and cheering over flags. Guys, cheer when something good happens. Okay,
Ridiculous.
don't cheer because a flag got thrown. All right, don't don't
Literally.
don't be that guy. Okay. That being said, I need 2 points. My opponent has 136 points, 0.08. Now that's a great week. He had some guys go crazy. You know, he had Puka, he had Marvin Harrison. He has a good team. My team went ballistic. So I'm sitting at 134 at this point. I don't remember the decimal, but I'm sitting at 134. Justin Jefferson catches a ball, and he goes 9 yards, 10 yards around there, right? I think they spotted him short. So I'm thinking, okay, perfect. This is amazing. I just got my win. I go to check, and I wish I could pull up a picture of this. I check my phone and I refresh it. Justin Jefferson ended up with 14.8 points, which meant that I ended up with 136.8 points. We tied, and that has never happened before in the
Can you
history of
see the
ever.
picture, Mike?
Yes, I can. There it is on Isaiah's camera for you guys to see. 136.08 on the dot for both of us. Um, I should have been in first place had I won that game. Had Justin Jefferson got me 1 yard. 1 yard. That's all I needed. And then what I want to say too is for anybody who's listening who's a Vikings fan, I hope your team goes 1-16 or 15, whatever it is. I hope that your
Insane.
your coach starts balding, not just thinning hair, but I
Oh,
hope his hair falls out. Okay, I hope I hope JJ McCarthy loses his number. I'm trying to be PG here. Okay, I'm trying to contain myself, but
yeah.
realistically, there's bad things that I want to happen in the city of Minnesota because you decided to run the ball on 3rd and 7
Yeah.
when you have a first down absolutely seals the game. We're celebrating, and you didn't want to put the ball in your best person's hands. You didn't want to give the ball to Jets, and it screwed me. Even just the catch would have put me above the edge.
That's true.
Instead, you guys want to You guys want to run the ball, Aaron Jones? Oh, maybe he gets the first down. Oh no, it's okay. We'll just punt. Screw you, Kevin O'Connell. Screw you. I hope you're listening. You're not, but I hope this gets to you somehow. You ruined my night.
That's insane, man. What an experience. But I will say this, that's what happens when you do Yahoo Fantasy League. You got to do
Yeah.
sleeper. Sleeper's the way to go. But anyways, what a traumatic experience, but not as bad as my Sunday, because holy cow, was it a bad Sunday for football. I mean, for fantasy football, we had nobody over 30 points.
It was a
I
weird
mean,
week.
that hasn't happened since 2000. Like, what are we talking about? Why would that happen? Why? But it did, and it was unfortunate. But it's okay. On to the next.
Yeah. Caleb
Also,
Williams also, I just have to say this. The Heather Gray undershirt under the Bears jersey.
that
Oh
was
my gosh.
unfortunate.
Cut that guy. Okay. If on my Pee-wee team, if somebody has that bad of swag on the field, they're cut. They're not on the
Yeah,
bench. They're not bench. No, no, no. Go home. Go home.
go home. Insane. Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole nother story. All right, here we go. So, last week, like I said, had some bad takes for start sit. You're probably not listening. That's okay. Here's the deal. Remember what I told you. I told him this last week, Mike. Go with your gut. I'm gonna
You
give
did.
you three more. I'm gonna give you six more. Okay, three starts, three sits. It's up to you. Go with your gut. Trust me on this. Three starts. I'm gonna go Travion Henderson. Um, um, for the sit, I'm going to go with Kenneth Walker. Guys, I don't know what's going on over there in Seattle. It's kind of frustrating. Zach Charbonnet is splitting the carries, and he is, yeah, he's getting majority of the carries, and he's getting the end zone carries, and it's ridiculous. But it is what it is. So I would sit Kenneth Walker. I would start from now on. I would start my boy. I'm gonna butcher his name. It's the rookie from Tampa Bay, Ngbuka, the
Mm,
GOAT. You want to start him. He is the man, especially because Mike Evans, a 32-year-old. Yeah. So that's my boy. I like him rest of season. I think he's gonna be awesome. I would start him the rest of the year. I had some other sit options. Okay, here's two for you. Michael Pittman had 20 points this past week. They played the Dolphins, and we all saw that the Dolphins don't know what they're doing. Like they don't know what they're doing. They can't. Daniel Jones threw a party against them. So, anyways, I would bench Michael Pittman because they're playing Denver, and you know what happens when people play Pat Surtain.
yeah.
It's over. Lockdown. They're not getting the ball. That's what happened to Calvin Ridley. That's what's going to happen to Michael Pittman if he shadows him. So I'd bench him, and I bench Mike's guy, Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is on and off. He's gonna explode, and then he's gonna fall off. Explode, fall off. I could be wrong. That's just what I've experienced. But yeah, those
I
are
like
some
it.
of the start sit options for you guys. All right, Mike. Next thing I want us to talk about. All right, let's do this quick so we can get to our game picks. But Super Bowl pick from NFC and AFC, and then an MVP pick for this year. Could be a
Yeah.
dark horse, could be a front runner, whatever you want. Super Bowl pick first, though.
My Super Bowl pick. Give me. I believe the Super Bowl this year will be the Green Bay Packers versus the Buffalo Bills. Give me the.
What
Give
a
me
Super
Jordan.
Bowl!
Jordan Love. Sneaky looked like incredible. He looked so good. So I'm big on the Packers. Obviously, just got the upgrade with Micah also. So still a little butthurt about that. Still crying about it. I'll wake up with night terrors. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah, I really I'm big on the Packers this year after watching that game. Jordan Love looked super efficient. That's what I'll say. He didn't look like he was like it wasn't shaky, you know. And then obviously, I mean, Josh Allen. Give me Josh Allen for MVP as well. He looked he
you know
looked
I like that.
he looked like Superman in a football uniform.
That's who he is, man. I'm so sick and tired of people disrespecting that man. Anyways, all right. So Bills Packers, pretty good, not bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good one, and that's I'm pretty sure that's the favorite, for both the AFC and the NFC, especially with them acquiring Micah. Here's mine though. All right, you know how I feel about Stafford, and so out of the NFC, I got the Rams because their defense is pretty nice this year. I like their defense. I like the addition of Devontae Adams. I don't care if Matthew Stafford's 37, like he is a dog and he can sling it whenever, however, and how fast he wants to. I like Devontae Adams. I love Puka. I think he's going to be awesome fantasy wise too. I love Kyron Williams. Sean McVay is just a great coach. I think the Rams are going to come out of the NFC. And don't be surprised if the Bucks are there too. At somewhere at the end, I like the Bucks too, but I'm going to go with the Rams from the NFC, and for the AFC, I'm between two, man. I really am. I I want the Bills there, and I want Josh Allen to do it, but for some reason. I'm going to do what I don't want to do, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be Rams. Nah, 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 nah. I'm not gonna do it. Rams versus the Bills. Let's get it.
I do need to hear
Rams.
who it was.
Huh?
I do need to hear who it was going to be.
Oh, it's gonna be the Ravens.
Yeah,
It was
I
gonna be the
respect it.
Ravens because I felt like they were gonna get over the hump this year, but after watching Week One, I just can't take them. They just beat themselves way too much. But anyways, so I'm gonna do Rams versus the Bills, and I'm gonna take. Oh, I really think it's gonna be a close game. I really think this is the Super Bowl we've all wanted. The Super Bowl that we've gotten has been the Eagles and the Chiefs, but the Super Bowl that we have wanted is a Super Bowl like this. I think it'll be high scoring, and I'm gonna go. Gosh, give me the Bills ending their curse. It'll be 37-31 Bills taking the Super Bowl. And for my MVP pick this year, it's a dark horse. He had a great week one. I'm going Justin Herbert.
Yeah, that I like that. I respect it. Like I said, I mean, I was telling people Saturday morning, like, dude, Justin Herbert looked like unbelievable. Now, mind you, the Chiefs defense completely forgot how to play football.
Yeah.
Um, so there was that. I mean, everybody he threw to was wide open. There was not a single contested ball that he threw that I saw.
Yeah.
Um, so I respect it though. I mean, he looked sharp. He was getting the ball out quick. He was getting big chunk plays. Um, yeah, I like that. I could see it
You got
happening. You know.
you got Packers, Bills, and who do you got winning that one?
Um, I got the Bills finally doing it. I think Josh Allen will get one. But I hopefully he breaks the curse of the Bills having a generational talent, quarterback wise, and then just never winning anything.
Literally.
Um, so hopefully he's
Um,
the one.
yeah, we'll have to see. And then Herbert and all right, here we go. So game picks, finishing off strong, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the pod to this point, and yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed all the things. And we're gonna finish off. So week one was a close one for me and Mike. If you don't know, we pick game picks. People are gonna win the week, and this week I came out on top. I had 11 correct with five wrong, and Mike had 10 right with six wrong. The one that was the determining factor was that Sunday night football game, which I went the Bills and Mike went with the Ravens. And so let's
And
see
they
what we
had it.
got this.
They did have
They
it.
did have it. They had it the whole game. I mean the entire game.
Yeah.
30 I mean it was 17-0, 24 something, and then 34-19, 40 to
Yeah.
25.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay, but let's get it going. Commanders Packers Thursday night football. Who you got?
Woo.
Good one. Should be a good
Give,
one.
give me Green Bay, man.
So Mike's gonna take Green Bay. I am going. Oh, I'm gonna take Green Bay too. Green Bay 2-0. Jags Bengals.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I think I have to take Jacksonville.
Yeah, the Bengals didn't look good at all. As per usual, that's how they look at the beginning of the year. Dang. I'm gonna take the Bengals though. I think they'll be how do I say it? A 2-0 team that shouldn't be 2-0. All
Yeah,
right, so I'm gonna take
I hope that happens. I hope so. Like I really hope the Bengals win, but I mean, wow.
we'll see. Giants Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys. Of course.
Yep.
You guys know
Um,
this.
all right, Ben Johnson revenge game, Bears Lions. I just I can't trust Caleb, man. I really can't.
At
After
all. No, give me the Lions for sure.
I gotta take the Lions also. Rams Titans.
I'll take the Rams.
I'm gonna take the Rams also. Patriots versus the Dolphins. I mean, talk about a terrible game.
Yeah. Give me the Dolphins in a bounce back.
I like it. I just what I saw on the screen was bad. I gotta go with the Patriots. 49ers versus the Saints. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself for the 49ers.
You go ahead and double that.
If you're a Saints fan, I just want to apologize. You guys are gonna be bad for a while. It's
Yeah.
just, especially if you're tanking for Arch, because I think that guy, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's all his last name. I said it. I said it. I needed to say it. Bills Jets.
You give me the Bills.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bills as well. Seahawks Steelers.
I will take the Steelers.
I'm gonna take the Steelers too. Let me Rodgers 2-0. Browns versus the Ravens.
Give me the Ravens. Give me Baltimore. They'll do
Yep, me as
it.
well. Broncos Colts.
um. Oh man. Give me, in my upset of the week.
Ooh,
Give me the Colts, man. Give me
I
the
like
Colts.
it. I'm gonna go Broncos. Um, Panthers Cardinals. Another
Oh my
just
gosh. Holy trash
unwatchable game.
bowl. Um. Wow. I have no idea. Uh. Cardinals who?
Panthers.
I guess give me the Cardinals. I guess.
Yeah, me too. Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl rematch.
Um. Give me the Eagles, man.
I got the Eagles too. I got the Chiefs going 0-2. Falcons Vikings
Give me
Sunday
the
Night Football.
Vikings.
I got Atlanta on a bounce back, and then two Monday Night Football games. Chargers Raiders.
Give me the Chargers.
I'm gonna take the Chargers also, and then Bucks Texans.
Oh man. Give me Houston, but I don't feel good about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Houston on a bounce back. All right, well, those are the game picks, guys. The game picks are in. Again, if you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed every second. Hope it was entertainment or us. We'll get to see
Wow.
Mike live and in studio next week. But yeah, if you made it up this far, you already know you're a OG. We appreciate you. But without further ado, that's gonna be the end of this pod. We'll catch y'all in the next one.